Hi everyone, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from victoriawhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. This week's topic is your body is your instrument. Classically trained singers are told to understand from a very early age, from the beginning of studying, that your body is your instrument. For example, if you're a soprano or you're a bass type singer, they tell you your body is your instrument, as opposed to someone who has, say, a violin and the instrument is external to their bodies. No, as a singer, you're taught to understand that your body is your instrument and that you should respect it as thus. How do I know? I have a background as a classically trained soprano. So that was for 10 years out of my life I studied that, studied opera. What that taught me was the perspective of self-care. So if I'm going out to perform, I know at least 4 hours beforehand I have to drink a lot of water because that's when the hydration starts. But it's really how much you drink the day before in terms of water is how hydrated and prepared your instrument will be for when you're going in to perform the following day. So it's a fun fact about me. But what's important to learn from your body as your instrument is the respect that you need to show it. At this level of development though, your body is your instrument, because instead of it being a channel just for, say, music, for the tones that you may sing or the words that you speak, it is a channel for energy. And you need to respect it as thus. So that's what Spirit has put on my heart to share with you, from my heart to yours, to respect your body as your instrument. How are you hosting Spirit within your body? Because that's what we all do. We come into this lifetime to be a healing presence to others, to create a state of abundance all around us. Or you can come in and be a little evil, take things for yourself and cause trouble. But I know I'm talking to you, so you're here to be a healing presence. With that, you are a host. You are an instrument, a vessel of healing. As such, you need to respect that instrument that you are housing within you. With the analogy of being a singer, I was housing the soprano within me. So I had to make sure I ate right, got my sleep, and etc. You know what you need to do in terms of diet, exercise, hydration. But what I'm more interested in talking to you about, this is what really Spirit's coming through, is who do you surround yourself with? How are you respecting your instrument by keeping it in alignment? The fact of the matter is that you comprise the 5 people you spend the most time with. Okay, I want that to sink in. You are the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, before I elaborate on that thought, I want to bring in this week's oracle card. It comes from the Goddess Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue again. So it's this deck right here. And the oracle card that came through to weigh in on this topic was, and I'll put a still in as always, White Tara. So White Tara here sits in all her beautiful rainbow glory. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. This never gets old. They are always right on target. So I'm going to read you more of what it says here in the book. A message from White Tara. As you've purified your inner world of thoughts, actions, and intentions, it's natural that you seek purity in your outer world as well. This is to acknowledge your heightened sensitivity, which is as real as it seems. It is as real as it seems. You get those hits, those intuitive hunches of, is that really right? Did that really happen? Yes, it did. It really did. Email me back if that one resonated with you. I'd love to hear that. You've stripped away the outer protective layers of unneeded defenses, which blocked your psychic and spiritual awareness. Now you're on the path of ascension, which calls for your heightened awareness. And with this awareness comes new levels of sensitivity to the impure and harsh. Your body is a trustworthy instrument of measurement of your tolerance level. I'm going to read that one again. Your body is a trustworthy instrument of measurement of your tolerance level. Steer clear of that which your body signals you to avoid. Take excellent care of your body, and it shall serve you well. So, topic was your body is your instrument. White Tara is coming through and saying, your body is your instrument. And this is in celebration of sensitivity. Yes, we're celebrating it this week because your body is your instrument. It is the music of spirit that sings out of you in this lifetime, that comes out of the healer's hands, that comes out of the speaker's mouth, that comes out of one giving heart to another, one loving heart to another. So your sensitivity is your gift, your instrument within you has this as a signal as to whether or not it's in alignment. Let's get more specific within the analogy of your body as an instrument. Think of playing in an orchestra or singing in a choir. There are those who are in alignment or in tune. You know, maybe we've tuned to middle C, for example. We all want to agree on the sound of what is middle C, and we're going to sing from there, or we've decided on the key, and we're going to be in that. However, if somebody in that orchestra or somebody in that choir is not singing in tune or has not tuned their instrument, it sticks out like a sore thumb. In music, there is a phenomenon called the sympathetic vibration, right? So that if one is off or radiating at a certain vibration, the others will come to be sympathetic with it. You can see this in orchestras where if you stand next to a snare drum with the coils up on it, if you say it'll make a shh sound in alignment with the vibration of your voice. Or if you've ever been singing in a choir or at home and someone is singing off key, you're suddenly thrown off because you're actually trying to resolve the out of alignment ones. So here's where we come full circle. It's because you're sensitive to their vibrations and they're out of alignment. Who is in your top 5? Pause for a moment right now, even if you have to pause the video. Who are the 5 people that you spend the most time and energy on? Where do you give your money to, spend physical time with, spend mental time with, spend emotional time telling stories about them, blah, 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 or I wish we could get back together? Also, whose books do you read the most? Whose YouTube videos do you watch the most? If you were to take a cross-section of your day and see, I would say I spend 5 hours with this person, 2 hours with this one. Assess, in general, on a daily basis, who are your top 5? In that top 5, then, think to yourself, are any of those top 5 people in alignment with what I really believe in, my values, and where I'm going, where I want to go, my dreams in life, my purpose? It's possible that all 5 aren't. Because you're sensitive, you're going to tune down, come down to their level, because they comprise your environment. I'm here to tell you that if that's the case, I want to say right now, I feel you in my heart, I love you, and you're meant for more. What you need to do, rather than, because this isn't always the case where you can just kick everybody else out. Because it may be someone you're married to, or it may be someone that you're employed by, okay? You can't just kick them out, or your kids. In that case, add in. So this is a solution for you sensitive types who need to avoid the harshness if you're in a bad relationship and things like that. And this comes from the dieting world. They always say, oh, don't cut bad stuff out. Add the good stuff in. You know, if we want to sneak you into being vegan, we're just going to start adding more vegetables over time until they crowd out all of the other stuff. Right? So think of it this way. If there are people who are out of alignment with what you believe in and where you want to be in life, try and add better in. Whether it's watching more videos that I make, or watching Super Soul Sunday with Oprah, or watching more YouTubes by different inspiring speakers, listening to audiobooks, going to groups, meetups in your area, that such as Destination Meditation Group, where you can get with other people who are in alignment with what you believe in and what you're interested in. But you have to remember that your body is your instrument, and you're going to tune to who are your top 5, who are around you. So it's a pretty straightforward message this week. Spirit is asking you, take a look at who's around you. Really take a good look and ask yourself, is that who I want to become? Okay? You are getting more sensitive by the day, and it's a beautiful thing. But you have to be a good steward of your sensitivity. Take care of your body, of course, but also take care of your energy. All right? Email me back of who's your top 5 and how you feel about it. The emails are confidential. I don't share them with anybody. It's just between you and me. If you need to talk about it, if this has brought something awfully painful up, you know, perhaps you live with a parent who is just sucking you dry. Your mother is just, or your father is just stamping you down. Or perhaps your work environment, your boss, your manager. Send me an email and let me know so we can get the ball rolling. Perhaps I would be able to suggest some good resources for you. Not perhaps, I'm pretty confident because I have resources. This is what really changed my life. I added more good in, and I continue to. A master is a masterpiece in progress. All right, I'll see you next week. Mwah! Lots of love for you. Bye-bye.